What's up, y'all? So I was getting a lot of questions about what focusing mode to use in which situations. So I just want to share what I usually do in specific situations. So when I had the XT2, I rarely use face detection or even wide or zone. Autofocusing, I always use single point just because that's what I was used to. I've been shooting for almost 8 years now, I think. So I've always just been used to using single point mode on DSLRs. So I've owned the XT3 for a month now, and I've used single point autofocusing mode maybe for like a whole 5 minutes twice, and that's 5 minutes combined, which is like pretty crazy. To me, I'm just not used to that. So the fact that I can use face detection and zone or wide tracking mode, it's made my job way easier. So yeah, if I'm relying heavily on face detection and I'm in a scenario where there's not a whole lot of distractions and it's just my subject, I'll put it into wide tracking mode. Even if they're moving a lot, if they're jumping from side to side to side, in wide mode, the face detection just hits it every time. Once the situation gets a little more complex and the surroundings are a little more distracting, I'll put it in zone and I'll just try to chase them around with the zone mode. Another thing is, if the subject's staying in one spot and not moving too much, and I'm just moving the camera as they move maybe, then I'll also use zone just to make it a little more accurate. So the only times I've had to use single point autofocusing mode is when the scene was very distracting, very compressed, and the autofocusing just had too many things to pick up on. I'll put in a single point focusing mode just so I could make sure the eye's like tack sharp. So again, there's probably been a combined of like 5 minutes I've had to use that. Everything else is using tracking mode. So that was for photos. Now for video, I just keep it in area. So since the XT3 has a touchscreen, I just have it to where I can press where I'm trying to focus at. I also have face detection on, which actually works pretty well on the Fuji XT3. I only shoot 1080. I rarely have to shoot 4K unless the client asks and demands it. Usually they don't though. Everything is just gonna be uploaded to YouTube or Instagram, and you can't really tell a huge difference between 1080 and 4K on those platforms. So yeah, even in 120 frames per second at 1080, face detection still is killer on this camera. So yeah, guys, another little quick video for you. Sorry if my video's a little sporadic. I'm a working photographer, own a little leather business. I'm trying to start up a marketing company at the same time. So I don't have a whole lot of time to do everything. So I'm just trying to get these videos banged out super quick. So sorry again if the cuts are annoying and all that. But yeah, guys, if you have any other questions, if you want me to review anything else in the XT3, I'm gonna sell my XT2 soon. And keep on my XT20. So many numbers and XTs and X's. Too many X's. So yeah, just let me know if you want any, if you have any other questions, or if you want to see anything else about the XT3, or if you're just interested in how I use it. Just let me know. Leave a comment in the video, or hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, goes down the DM. Peace.